Welcome in, everyone. I'm so excited to see you here. Welcome, 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 and happy Cinco de Mayo. Do you guys have your margaritas on? I know that I don't. Maybe I'll have a little guacamole and chips. Before we get started, give me a 5x5 over in the chat if you can see me and hear me okay. Make sure that everything's going good and that I'm showing up for all of you guys. I'm excited about today. And welcome in if you're new. I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. Today, we've got lots and lots to do. But first, I want to make sure that you guys can see me and hear me. I'll check out the chat. It runs a little bit slow sometimes. And also, let me know where you're coming from. I know we have a few people from around the world. Yorkshire, England. I saw another one, Minnesota. Oh, good morning. So you guys can't hear me. New Jersey, wonderful. Let me know where you're from and what you're doing today. Are you doing a Cinco de Mayo thing today, or are you just going to stay home and chill? Personally, I'm going out, but that's no surprise. Where I live, I pretty much go out every night, and it's not out late. It's just out because the weather's so beautiful and it's lovely and there's stuff to do. Houston, Chicago, hello, hello. Oh, hi, Lori, how are you? That's my girlfriend, Lori, in the chat. Let's see, Lancaster, England, Leicester, England. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Upstate New York, Northern California. I'm from Northern California. I was born and raised in Northern California. Has my heart. 43rd birthday for Cinco de Mayo, Los Angeles. I don't know how to pronounce that city from Alabama, Sylacauga. I don't know. Anyway, all right. What we're going to do today is I'm going to share the May. Is that the month? Yes, it is May. The May Boss event, which is really exciting. I'm so thrilled about this one. It's a good one, and it's a company that I have such a heart for. So I'm super excited to share that. Then I'm going to share just a little beauty tip that I get questions about all the time. And then as we're kind of winding up, I'm going to share an absolute new obsession that I have. It doesn't have to be your obsession. It just is my obsession. I thought I would share it. In addition, because we've got time today, if you have questions, go ahead and put them over in the chat. Any beauty questions or any lifestyle questions, put it over in the chat, but put them in all caps. So I'll be able to see it or identify it really easily. So if you have any questions today, I'll try to get to all the questions, put it in all caps, and we'll see if we can get your question answered today. The UK, Arizona, I love Arizona. Oh, Beth and Diane, are they here too? Wonderful. Ohio recovering from hip replacement surgery. Oh my gosh. Well, good luck with that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Take it easy. Take your time. All right, we're going to hop into the boss event for May. And some of you might be wondering, what the heck is a boss event? Let me just run it down for you really quickly. Those of you who know, just give me a second to tell the people that don't know what it is. The boss event, boss stands for Big Old Super Sale. And what I decided to do for 2023, because we have a fairly big group here with Pretty Over 50, and when I started my channel, I started an email newsletter, and I send it out every Sunday morning. If you don't get the Sunday morning email newsletter, what are you waiting for? It's really fun. It's really free. The link is in the description box down below. But what I started thinking about, because we're so many now, is that we kind of have buying power. We have power because we're a big group. And I thought, what can I do to, get us some good deals and stuff? Because you guys know I love a good deal. And what I decided to do was to put together a boss program for 2023, Big Old Super Sale. And I have gone to the companies that I use and love their products. These are companies, they're smaller companies where I pretty much know the owner or the CEO. I have a personal relationship with them. They're not like L'Oreal and Revlon and big companies like that. These are smaller companies that I love the company. I love the product. I love the integrity, just everything about it, really supporting small businesses. And I said to them, I have a big group of women. How would you like to offer a special sale for the whole month for my viewers? And it's only us. We get it. It's exclusive to us. And you know what? Every single company I've talked to has said yes. And I've actually booked out all the way through the end of the year. So it's a lovely tribute to the companies that really run their business with integrity and really put together a good product, that they wanted to put together a special sale for us. So the Boss events are exclusive to the Pretty Over 50 viewers. It runs all month long. So it starts today and it's going to run all the rest of the month. And I'll update you as it sells out or things change throughout the month in the Sunday morning email newsletter. Now, last month we did the iUnique products that I just love. They're so hydrating. They're so great for your skin. We ended up selling out of the main bundle about, a little more than halfway through the month. So things do sell out because there's a lot of us. So if you're interested, you might want to give it a whirl. It's generally a really good sale, or you get a little goodie or something along with it. So let's talk about this month's sale, and I'm so excited about it. It is with the hair care company that I use and love called Haielle. I have been using this product line for, well over almost 2 years now. And let me tell you the story of this company, which is why I fell in love with it. The owner of Haielle, Yoel, actually contacted me a couple of years ago. He called me up on the phone and he said, I love your channel. Can I just share with you about my company? I said, sure. We talked for a little bit, and here's the story of Yoel. He is actually from Venezuela. Now, in 2014, we all know what happened in Venezuela. Everything imploded. The economy, the business, the country, everything. He was at that time the COO of a major beauty brand in Venezuela. Well, everything fell apart. When a country falls apart, financially, politically, and, when you lose faith in the system, it just crumbles underneath you. In addition to that going on, he was getting married. I mean, he had asked his wife to marry him, his future wife. So a lot of stress for this young man. And he developed what's called alopecia areata. And that is sudden hair loss in a male pattern baldness pattern. And it was devastating. It was a stress reaction. When your body does something like that, you know something's wrong. So what he did is he took his knowledge from being involved in the beauty industry and in a very holistic, natural way, started trying things to solve his alopecia. Well, the good news is that he did. He was successful with that, but it really prompted him to develop a hair care company that was very clean, very ethical, very holistic. It is a beautiful hair care line, and I absolutely love it. The wonderful thing about this line, and it's a little bit of a premium line, but it's less expensive than most of the premium lines, and it is so clean and so good for your hair. It is just lovely. And I have a list of things that are not in this product, and I'll kind of read some for you. I wrote it down because Lord knows I couldn't remember it. No artificial colors, no artificial fragrances, no BHA, BHT, no ethanol alcohol, no gluten, no GMOs, no parabens, no PEG, polyethylene glycol, no, I can't pronounce the rest of these, no sulfates. Everything in this hair care line is clean and lovely for your hair. And let me tell you about my hair. My hair, and you can see right here the roots, is bleached within an inch of its life. Truly. It is, because I don't have enough gray to go gray. And the hair color I have is just kind of real dull. So I bleach it. Well, my hair deserves to be straw-like and dry and horrible. That's how much I bleach it. And I bleach it a lot. And I've been doing it for a long time. This hair product, this hairline has kept my hair so soft and so silky with body. I mean, it really does a lovely job on my hair. If you have color treated hair, you're going to really love this line of hair care products. It's so good and it's so wonderful for your hair. So this month, the entire line of Haielle is having an exclusive sale with us. It's 15% discount off of anything from the company, and you're going to get a free scalp massager with any order. And this is an $18 value. Have you used one of these? If you haven't, you're going to love it. This is so good for your scalp because it promotes hair growth. It helps with circulation on your scalp. It's really, really good for your scalp. And I'll tell you why. What do we do with our hair? We wash it, we dry it, we comb it, but we never really address the scalp. When you get in there and really work your scalp, first of all, it feels so good. And it's so good for your hair. It's going to stimulate follicle growth and reproduction. It's just a lovely thing. If you're not massaging your scalp, at least with your fingers, you'll get one of these for free this month from Haielle. Give it a try. I think you're really, really going to love what this is going to do for your scalp. And it's so good for you. It's one of those things that feels good and it's good for you. So let me share with you what I use from the line. I use their volumizing shampoo. This is what I've used from the beginning. And then when I first started out, I used the Hydrate mask on my hair. This is a conditioner. You put it on your hair, you let it sit in the shower for a little bit. Lovely, lovely conditioner in your hair, makes it silky smooth. However, they just came out with the volume conditioner, and now this is what I use because you guys, it looks like I have a lot of hair. I don't. It's very, very thin. If you were here and you could feel my hair, you'd go, oh, you don't have a whole lot of hair. It's very fine and it's very thin. Because I'm using products that give it some volume, it looks like I have more hair. So I use the volume shampoo and now I use the volume conditioner. If you have thick hair or if you don't need volume in your hair, I would suggest the mask. But this is what I'm using now because my hair is very thin and very fine. In addition, I do use both his styling products. This is the volume spray and this is the Hydrate leave-in conditioner. So what I'll do when I get out of the shower, I washed and conditioned my hair, I'll use a little bit of this leave-in conditioner and let that soak into my hair, and then I'll use the volume spray. What I like about the volume spray is it doesn't make your hair crunchy. You know, sometimes you'll get those gels that give you a lot of volume, but then your hair is crunchy. This doesn't do that. It stays soft. Another thing that I do with the leave-in conditioner is if it's been a few days and I don't wash my hair every day and not even every 2 days, my hair is drier now that I'm older. I'll go maybe 4 days, sometimes even 5 if I haven't been sweating between washes. And what I'll do about halfway through is if I have a lot of product buildup on my hair, you know, from using hairspray or that sort of thing, I'll just rinse my hair, add some of this leave-in conditioner, work it through my hair, and then style my hair again. And it looks like my hair is fresh. So that's a little tip and trick that you can use with the leave-in conditioner. If you have a couple of day-old hair, it's starting to get crunchy and icky from all the buildup of the product, you can just rinse it out, rinse that hairspray off, use a little bit of this to get that soft silkiness back in your hair and style your hair, and it's good to go. So these are the products that I'm loving on my hair. I love the products, and I also love the company. I love Yoel's passion, and I love the fact that because he is so connected to putting together a very holistic, very clean product, I don't have to worry about this company. In other words, it's not one of those kind of things like the sunscreen industry where 5 years later, after you've been using a product, you find out it's got cancer-causing ingredients and they've had to pull the whole thing off the market. That's why I like these smaller companies with good integrity, because I don't have to worry about it. They care as much about what goes into their product as we care about what goes on our body. So that's the special for Haielle this month. It'll be available all month long, but keep in mind, things do sell out because we're kind of a big crowd now. So I'm excited about that. That's the boss event for this month. So we have a couple of questions. We have questions. over in the chat. Let me see if I can get this one back up here. Okay, have you made a decision between peptide and retinol? Oh, I don't think it's a decision. I think what I meant by my comments, and I was talking to people, I was talking to you guys in a video, I think it was a live, where I was saying I wasn't so sure that retinol is all that. Not that retinol doesn't do what they've claimed it can do, but then I'm wondering if other things can be just as beneficial to a skincare routine. See, the difference between between tretinoin, which is the prescription of a retinol, and another product like a product with peptides, is that tretinoin you need a prescription for. And then you get in that whole thing, you got to go to the doctor, you got to get something from pharma, the whole thing. And I thought, you know what, I'll bet that retinol does that, but I'm wondering if other things are just as powerful in a different way. Definitely peptides are incredibly effective for keeping your skin hydrated. If you can get something with peptides on it, stick it on your face, it's good for you. So I don't know that it was so much an either or situation, but I'm just being a little bit more cautious about the claims of retinol, just because we all realize now that maybe everything we get told just isn't quite the truth. So that was the issue about the retinols. What was the liquid Botox? Oh gosh, thank you for bringing that up. I meant to bring the bottle out. I'll have to do it the next time I do a live. It's called Argireline. Argireline, and it's from The Ordinary. It's kind of touted in the industry as Botox in a bottle. Some people say it doesn't work. Certainly works for me. What I have done recently, because so many of you told me, and I wish I had the bottle to show, but imagine it in your mind, is you have said, so many of you said to me that if you mix about 25% Matrixyl to your Argireline, so Matrixyl from The Ordinary and Argireline from The Ordinary, if you create a mixture that's 75% Argireline and 25% Matrixyl, it's even more powerful. And you know what? I put that concoction together and I'm really loving it. I think one of the reasons that I'm loving it so much is the Matrixyl is stickier, it's heavier. So it stays where I put it a little bit more when I've mixed it with the Argireline. The Argireline is very watery. So I don't know that I can tell you it makes a huge difference from just straight Argireline yet, because I've just started using it about 3 weeks ago. But you can see my 11s look pretty doggone good and my crow's feet look pretty doggone good. Now, I'm 66 years old and I have no Botox, no fillers, nothing on my, nothing here other than home stuff, home devices and home serums. So you can see that it's probably working because mine look pretty doggone good. Anyway, it's called Argireline, and you can mix it with Matrixyl to make it even more powerful. And here's the thing with The Ordinary. I think the Argireline is $7, and I think the Matrixyl is maybe $11 or something. It's so affordable. And when you have the two bottles and you make the mixture, it's going to last you for months. So it's like maybe $20, $25 for an incredibly powerful serum that's really going to help with fine lines and wrinkles on your face. Have you made a decision? Okay, I got that one. What kind of aloe vera do you use? Any kind. You just don't want it to have anything other than aloe vera in it. And that's for using with the devices that you need a conductivity on your skin. So I get one off of Amazon. Some people, get it other places. You just want to make sure that it's 100% aloe vera, that it doesn't have other ingredients in it. Would you recommend a red light mask like Dennis Gross or Omnilux? Okay, that's a great question. Thanks for asking. I think that red light, hands down, no questions asked, is one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself. not only for your skin to make it look fresher, brighter, and smoother, but for your health. Red light, if you actually do a deep dive into the studies on red light, you will never not do red light. And what I predict is as things change on the planet, and we all know things are changing, every home is going to have a red light panel, because what you're getting is you're getting light frequency. And when you understand the human body, you understand that it's all frequencies. We're just a frequency system enveloped in a flesh suit. So when you can treat your frequencies with a healing frequency, you've really got a powerful system there for good health. Red light is incredible for your health, for your skin, for everything. It generates ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, which is the spark that creates energy in your body for repair, regeneration, and all this stuff. I can't tell you how many times I have been injured, either a muscle injury or a wound, that I've stuck it in front of my red light and it heals just almost magically. Here's my opinion. This is my opinion. You can have a different opinion. Everybody gets to think what they want to think. I find that the panels are a better value. And we all know I have a little frugal issue, because when you get a panel, you're generally getting more frequency on your body. And with a panel, you can sit in front of it and move it anywhere on your body. Now, clearly, a mask is going to go over your face. It's going to treat your face, and you can take that mask and maybe wrap it around your arm or put it on your hip or something. But it's not going to be as easy to manipulate as a panel. In other words, when you have a panel, you can literally put your back against it, or you can put it on your knee, or you can put it on your hip, or you can put it anywhere. I've been, making sure that I get it on my chest, because I'm getting those like wrinkly, dinkly things as you get older, put it on my chest. I find that the output of the red light and the usability and the ease of using it on different parts of the body with a panel is it's a better use of my money. And so that's why I love the panels from MITO. MITO does panels. They do small panels or big panels, but when it comes to panels, they're really well priced for a really quality product. When you're looking at red light, what you want to look for is power, because with red light, power matters. That's what it is. And boy, if you sit in front of my red light, I have a really long panel now, and I'll sit down in front of it bare chested. So I'm bare from the top of my head down to my waist, and I'm getting that ATP all in my torso, which is kind of the critical area to get that red light frequency in for healing and for good health. So I literally am getting blasted with that red light. So while I do think face masks are good, because any red light is good, personally, based on my research and what I've seen, I think a panel is a better value. So I hope that answers the question. Let's see, any more questions here? And then I've got a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about that I'm having some fun with. I tried the ordinary peel and felt nothing. Oh, hi, Ricky. I know you, Ricky. You live in Mexico. Ricky, she tried the AHA BHA peeling solution from the ordinary, the one that's really red. It looks like beet juice. And she didn't feel anything. That's just fine. That just means that your skin is not sensitive. I'm wondering if they kind of dinked with the formula a little bit to make it a little less stingy, because when I use it now, and I use it about once a week, and if you don't know what the AHA BHA peeling solution, it's from the ordinary. It's a peeling mask. They call it a peeling mask, but the peeling is kind of a misnomer. Nothing peels off. You don't see your skin peeling off. It's not that kind of a mask. It just really cleans the top of your skin and really makes fresh new skin cells come to the surface. So when I first started using it, it was ouchy. I would leave it on for 5 to 7 minutes. It was like I'd have to go do something just to keep myself busy so I wouldn't notice that my face was stinging. When I use it now, it doesn't do that at all. I just did it last night. It didn't do it at all. So I don't know if I've gotten used to it or if they've toned the formula down to make it a little less strong so that more people could use it. It's really a powerful exfoliator. So Ricky, you didn't do anything wrong at all. It just means your skin is not sensitive. Hi, Kimberly. Could you remind me of your vinegar, honey, etc. drink? I lost the recipe. Well, you don't have to worry about that. You can just go back and look at the video. It's right over on the channel. It's me in a blue shirt saying, drink this every day. It's apple cider vinegar from Bragg's with the mother and then some other things in it. It has honey and molasses. If you want to keep your carbs down and you don't want that kind of sugary, clearly honey is not sugar, but that kind of carb or that insulin spike, you can cut that out. So you can really make it what you want it to be. Do you feel settled into your new home? I think you found your forever home to live. I think saying forever with me ever, I don't know if you're going to win with that one. I'm kind of a rolling stone, but I am absolutely having a blast here. If you don't know, I recently moved to Florida into a development called The Villages. I have a full video about it over on the channel. I think it's titled, or the thumbnail says Big Changes. So I've recently moved. I am having the time of my life. I'm not kidding you. I'm having so much flipping fun. It is such a blast. And my girlfriend, Lori, she's in the chat here. She and I are going out tonight to go listen to music. I mean, it's just nonstop fun. I have to decide, I have to pick and choose every day what I'm going to do. I mean, it's just crazy fun. How often do you use your skincare devices? Well, I try to use my red light every single day, 10 minutes every single day. Really, really good for your health. I use my Nebulyft about 3 to 4 times a week. That's radio frequency. I use my MyoLift, which is microcurrent. It lifts the muscles under the skin about once or twice a week. The thing with the MyoLift over the new face, and I had 2 new faces, I used the new face for a few years, is I find the treatment with the MyoLift lasts longer. So I have to do it less often, which for me is a big plus. And then the NIRA, I have new news about that. Something exciting is coming. I have been working with NIRA on a new development. And so that's been very frequent because I'm testing and trying something. I'm really excited about that coming out. Question, can we use all the AM, PM, the ordinary products at the same time? I probably bought about half their products. You can space it out. One thing that I want to tell you, and I was thinking about this last night, is how, those of us who have YouTube channels with skincare, we say, this is my AM routine, this is my PM routine, this is what I do. Well, the fact is that I change up my AM routine all the time. I change up my PM routine all the time. I pull something in, I take something out, I do this, I do that, because I feel like it's beneficial for my skin to always be getting new and different ingredients. So if you have a lot of skincare that you've accumulated, use this a little bit and then use that a little bit. It's all going to be good. For me, as I look back over the 3 years of my skincare journey, I think the most important thing is consistency. Just slap something good on your face consistently and you're going to see big changes. You always want to make sure you have a brightener, a tightener, and a moisturizer in your routine. You can, change things in and out. I do all the time. I feel like it's good to keep my skin on its toes. So don't feel like you're stuck in a particular routine. And remember, if you see someone's routine on YouTube, that's their routine. That's for their skin. Your skin might be different. It's really important to at least understand what you're putting on your skin and why you're putting it on your skin. What are the results that you think that serum or that cream or that whatever is going to do for your skin? That's what you want to know. So having just a basic understanding of what you're putting on your skin is really, really important, because your skin needs are going to be different than my skin needs. They're going to be different than someone else's skin needs. So you want to make sure that you really understand what you're putting on your skin and why. And also, if you're looking at buying something new, a new serum, and you don't know where to put it in your routine, you're not ready to buy it yet. You would need to understand why you're buying it, what you think it's going to do for your skin, and where you're going to put it. Like, do you already have something that's already doing that? If you do, maybe you don't need to buy it. So just try to have a good understanding of what you're putting on your face, but don't stress about it. Just slaps good stuff on your face regularly, and good things will happen. All right, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things, and then I'll get back to answering questions. This is my sponge. This is my perfusion sponge. I used it today and I haven't washed it yet. That's why it still looks like it has flesh on it. I bought this set of perfusion sponges when I was at Walmart. It came with several sponges, and it was like $12 or something. It was so affordable. This sponge is so good. Perfusion from Walmart. I tried to find a place to link it. I couldn't find it. So if you're in Walmart, toddle on over to the makeup department and look for the perfusion area. This is a really, really great sponge. It's really affordable. I get asked all the time, almost every video, do you use your sponge dry or damp? My suggestion is try it both ways. See how you like it. Personally, I prefer it damp. So what I do is I put it under the water. I squeeze it out really, really tight. Then I put it in a towel, squeeze it out really, really tight too. So then it's just damp. It's very, very, it's just a little damp. It definitely, you would not be able to squeeze water out of it. But that's the answer to that. Okay, someone's going to ask about my lipstick. And I would love to tell you the color, but it's not on this lipstick. This is the Revlon Color Stay Matte Light Crayon. And it's almost a fuchsia color. Can you see that? I'll put it in front of my shirt. It's really a pretty, pretty color. It probably doesn't look as bright on your screen as it looks in person. I have no idea what the name of it is because I've looked all over this container and it's not there. But I think because it's a color stay line that it's not going to end up on my teeth. But if it does, you guys have to let me know. So this is a fun color. All right, now I want to talk with you about a recent obsession I have. This part is it's all me. It's something that I can't get enough of. And my use of it has just continued to snowball. You guys know that I'm on this whole fitness journey. And oh my gosh, that is what my whole life is about right now. I've been on it since December 5th. So it's 6 months today. And I have changed so many things in my life. I'm working out like a maniac. I just went to the gym and lifted this morning. And I'm doing all these different things. And I'm going to do a full video and go into detail because I have learned so much about getting fit and losing fat when you're older. And I had a lot of fat to lose, and I still have a lot of fat to lose. I've lost probably about 10 pounds, probably a little bit more because I've been lifting. So I've been trading muscle for fat. So I'm probably smaller. I've gone from a size 10 pant down to a size 8 pant. But one of the things that I kept seeing was electrolytes to help you work out, to give more energy. It's good for you when you're working out a lot and this and that. Now, keep in mind, I only drink 2 things ever. I drink coffee in the morning and I drink water the rest of the day. That's all. I don't drink soda. I don't drink tea. I don't drink milkshakes. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink anything at all other than coffee in the morning and water the rest of the day. If you and I go out for lunch, I'm ordering water. That's just the way it is because that's just what I choose to do. I don't really like anything else, and I love water. And every now and again, I'll have a cup of tea at night, like some dandelion tea, good for your liver detoxing. Now, I'm drinking lots and lots of water, and I started hearing about these electrolytes. Let me tell you what, you guys, I have become absolutely hooked on electrolyte drinks. And I want to talk about a couple of them because if you work out or if you just drink a lot of water, will change your whole life. It's like I almost never drink just straight water anymore unless I'm out somewhere else ordering water. The first one I want to talk about is called Ultima. And I have linked these down below. This is pretty doggone good. This is a powder, and you can see it in here. And this is a boatload of servings, like almost 100 servings in this. I drink this a little bit all day long, and I will take my big glass jar to the gym with my Ultima electrolytes in it. It's delicious. You will be surprised at how your energy boosts up when you're drinking electrolytes. It's so good. I'm just hooked on electrolytes now. So I'll pretty much sip on this all day long. But this is not the best one. I'm about to tell you the one that, be careful, girl. If you try this, you just may well get hooked on it, because I certainly am. The very best one that I have found, and I've been drinking a lot of these, is from a company called Element. And if you try these, I challenge you not to get hooked on them. These are so delicious. I went all out and ordered a whole bunch of Element. The thing with the Element is it's got a great taste, and it's a little bit salty, and it's so delicious and so very yummy. These taste just, to me, these are twice as tasty as this one. Now, this one is kind of my all day long sort of electrolyte drink. This is my treat drink. Like, I'll have one of these when I'm sitting down and I'm going to relax for a little bit. They're so delicious. These are a little bit spendy. I mean, when you look at the price per serving, I'm surprised that I'm buying this, but I don't buy anything else. I don't buy sodas. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't do any of that stuff. I splurge on these Elements. The two flavors that I absolutely love are mango chili, kind of sweet, kind of spicy, a little salty mango flavor. It is so delicious. It's almost like having a cocktail. Like, I'll sit down in the evening and make me one of these, and it's like a cocktail. It's so delicious. You feel a little energy boost. It's lovely. The other one I like is orange salt. This one is so good as well. It's like both of these are, when I want something a little spicy, I'll go for the mango chili. When I want something just sort of citrusy with a little salty, I'll go for the orange salt. I also bought this other flavor that I haven't tried yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's chocolate salt. Now, again, these are a little pricey. They really are. It's kind of my little treat splurge. You know, I don't have treats in the house. I don't have sugar in the house. I don't have any of that stuff. I eat clean, clean, clean. These are clean. They're keto friendly. There's no sugar in them. How many calories? So there's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, 5 calories, 5 calories, and total carbohydrates, 1 carbohydrate. I mean, these are so clean. They're so good for you. They're so healthy. To me, it's worth the splurge. I actually, because I'm so crazy about this line, I contacted the company and I said, can you get me a discount code for my viewers? Because I love this stuff. It's so very good. Again, a little spendy. If you want to just get electrolytes a try and not spend so much, the Ultima is a little bit less expensive, not as tasty. The Elements really are like a little treat drink. You'll absolutely love them. So that's my confession that I've been really enjoying. And I don't even think I've told my girlfriend Lori about those. I don't know if Lori's still in the chat, but she's probably thinking, why didn't you tell me about it? I don't know. It was just kind of like my dirty little secret or something. Anyway, my husband and I have been drinking Element for a couple of years. It really helps to keep us hydrated. The owner from Element told me it's okay to drink and hydrate before a fasting blood test. Wow, that's great. Oh, wonderful. So any more questions? Okay, question from Ricky Lou. You look so beautiful. Have you changed something like foundation? No, I have. You know, the foundation I'm wearing is that Revlon Illuminance. I've been wearing that almost nonstop. I feel like it's just as good as my Dior Forever Skin Glow. It's a fraction of the price. It just is all good. It's just a wonderful foundation. On a different channel, she advised to use no more than 3 ordinary serums at a time, plus your moisturizer. Do I agree is the question. The answer is, I don't think that there's really any rules, but I can see the wisdom of only using 3, because how much can your skin do in any given 12-hour period? Because if you think you put your AM skincare routine on and then you put your PM skincare routine on, you're changing over all that stuff pretty frequently on your face. I can see the wisdom of 3. I think if you want to use 4, use 4. But I do see there are times when I don't put anything on my skin. Like, I just go to bed. It's like, give it a rest already. Consistency, yes, but sometimes just let your skin rest for a little bit. Let it regenerate on its own. So I think that 3 is probably a wise rule, but not necessarily a hard and fast rule. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Hi, I live in Sarasota, Florida. Oh gosh, nice to see you. We're having a get together in Central Florida. If you live in Central Florida, and particularly if you live in the villages in Florida, we're going to be putting together a little get together, something really fun and really casual. I'm not a fancy person, just a get together. So make sure that you get on the email list. If you want to be put on the email list to find out about the get togethers, we're going to do it here in the villages. Just email support@prettyover50.com. Support@prettyover50.com. I'll say it one more time. Email support@prettyover50.com. We're putting together an email list. We're going to do a little get together, a meet and greet, maybe have some little drinks and snackies and stuff. Maybe go listen to some music. It's going to be a lot of fun, very casual, very girl time, very, very fun. Can you get a discount on Element? Well, you know what? You're reading my mind. I actually messaged them on Instagram last night to see if we can get a discount on Element. And, part of it is that I love the product so doggone much that I thought, if I love it this much, you guys probably will too. If you drink Element or you know about it, let me know, because I literally am I have one every single day, and that's pretty rare for me to do something like that all the time. It's just so delicious, so good for you, so good for you. No calories, no sugar, nothing. I mean, it's just lovely that something that great is so good for you. So I'm really appreciative of the company. Electrolytes all the time. Yeah. Oh, Lori. Hi. You got to try. Shall I bring you some Elements tonight? I think I'm going to bring you some and see if you can enjoy it as much as I do. All right, you guys, I think that's it for us today. Does anybody else have any burning questions? Another tasty treat is 1 packet Element together with True Lime or True Lemon flavored packets. Chocolate Element with strawberry, for example. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. All right, I just want to remind you before we go, the boss event for this month is the Haielle skincare or Haielle Haircare line. I love this line. I've been using it for 2 years. The products are fabulous. The company is incredible. You guys, I just feel like we are really at a place where we need to vote with our dollars and start voting for companies who put together a good product with a whole bunch of integrity in an ethical way, just holistic, sustainable, the whole things. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being lied to. I imagine you might be too. And I love it when I come across a company that has great products at a good price and, with a whole bunch of integrity. So Haielle, 15% off for the rest of the month. Anything on the website, all the information's in the description box down below. Plus, you get a free scalp massager. If you're not massaging your scalp, girl, what are you waiting for? You got to do it. Your scalp needs that. It needs that stimulation. It's going to help with your hair growth, help those follicles stay cleaned out. It's just a wonderful way to get stimulation up there. So make sure you get the scalp massager this month. It's absolutely free with your order. All right, that's it for me. I got to go get ready because my girlfriend Lori and I are going to be going out this evening listening to music because, party is what you do here all the time. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys know it just means the world to me. When you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. You guys are a wonderful part of my life. I love doing lives, they're my favorite thing. And when you show up, it just tickles me. So that's what I have for you today. I hope the Boss event is exciting for you as is for me. It's a wonderful month-long sale for us, and I'm thrilled about it. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I really appreciate that. Make it a great day, and I will see you this Sunday with a fun little video. I think you're going to love it. Bye now.